Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I love yous for coming and joining us. Right, so today I'm going to be playing about with some joys from the seashore that I got from my lovely Maggie over at Textiles of India. Little gorgeous bits of sea glass and shells and things. But and I've also got some bits and bobs from Beebeecraft that I wanted to be making some jewellery with. So you'll be seeing this video all in one bit, but it's the magic of the magic of filming. I'm starting some of it the night before because I need things to have a long time to set, because I'm doing some of it. I thought, I've never made jewellery before in my life, by the way, you know, so I'm new to this as much as any newbie is going to be new to it. But I've got these lovely sort of jewellery findings here from Beebeecraft, and I've got these lovely bits of sea glass and shell, and some of them like these backs, and I've just glued this with glossy accents because that's the only glue that I trust to hold things like this. I know you can get, is it called jeweler's cement or something like that, you know, but, and I suppose super glue or whatever, but glossy accents works brilliant. And look at that, that's all I've had to do is glue it on. But I like to, with that, I've left it overnight, so now I know it's nice and secure. And I've got a piece of ready-made jewellery to wear. And the lovely bit about this one is it looks like an angel wing, but it's a bit of sea glass, but it's absolutely beautiful. So I want to make a few of them, and then I'm going to try twisting some of this copper wire around bits at random places. But let's see, for these I'm just gonna, I really like these dark green, I think they're gorgeous, and look, if that was hanging from a pendant, that is just so beautiful. So I've got a box, I think. What I need to do is just, what I did with this, I put some glossy accents, put on the piece of sea glass, and then I clipped it with a big clip to hold it in place. So that's what I'm going to do, and let it dry overnight, and then we'll continue the video in the morning, but for you it'll be in a minute, and see how we got on and do a bit more. Oh, I love that, I really love that. I think that's beautiful green. What way do I want it? Yeah, I think that's quite nice like that, just sitting there. And it's so simple to do. You just don't need a lot. A little bit of glossy accents in there. And then, hang on, what way did I want it? I think that was the way. Right there. And right, and I'm clipping that like that. I'm just going to leave that now overnight. So we've got one done. They're so quick, and the look of them is so beautiful. Right, now I've picked this up. See, I'm jumping ahead of myself. I'm getting all keen, and I didn't even decide what way up I wanted it. I think I'll have the bigger end like that at the top of this one. Oh, and I think I've put a bit too much adhesive on there, but that don't matter. It dries clear, so you totally won't see it in the morning, hopefully. But this is all trial and error, so you can be the judge in the morning and see what you think. So now I've also got some shells, but they're more difficult. Now that one's got a hole. Oh, that goes right in. Right, while it's in there, I'm going to put the adhesive on while it's in there, so that it doesn't come off around the hole as I put it in the hole. But with this one, oh, and it's fell straight off, what I didn't want it to do. try and fit that in. Right, I'm just going to have to leave that upside down in the glue and hope for the best. I might squirt a little bit on now just to feel the little gap that I could see the light through, and what about maybe a couple of bigger ones. I did want to save a bit of the bigger glass for wrapping the wire around, but I think that's brilliant. That looks like a, I don't know, like an icicle or something. I love that. Right, we'll do this large one, and I did it like that, didn't I? There. Have I got any more of these big? Right, let's hope that don't ping off in the night. That'd frighten the life out of me, wouldn't it? And let's have a look. Wonder. See, I know it's broken and everything, but it's so beautiful. Imagine just, what do you think? Do you think I could get away with wearing that as a bit of jewellery? I think I could, because do you know what? I'm the kind of person that I don't care if it's in fashion or out of fashion or what. If I like it, I like it. And it's as simple as that. I've never been one to follow trends or fashions, really. I just do my own thing. Sometimes it's weird, sometimes it's good and calm or whatever. I go through many different, oh, that bit fell off. Many different phases of what to wear. Oh no, that's not really sticking at all on that one. I'm getting in a mess. No, oh, and it's very fragile. It's starting to crumble at the top. Oh, that's such a shame. Yeah, it's too brittle. Look, it's just falling apart. So that one's a no. But it's all trial and error, and it loves. Who knows until you try. Oh, can you see the mother of pearl? I wonder if that's too big now. Let's have a look. It would make a lovely necklace, wouldn't it? Well, I think it would. Right, I've run out of clippy things. Oh no, I've got another big one over here. Right, we'll do one more. And it helps to take the lid off, wouldn't it? Right, we've got a nice bit of glue there. And what way up? Oh, that way with the pearly bits all showing. It's so lovely. And I'll put that clip there. Yep, that's about right. And so, right, I'll leave it there. We've got a couple of other bits that we can try with the wrapping technique. I've never done that either. So you're in for a treat in a minute, because I'm going to be learning as I go along. But you know how much I love to wing it. I think it adds to the fun, doesn't it? If you're just doing things by trial and error. And yeah, this I've done that one early on today and thought, oh, I love it. I've got to do it. So yeah, here we are. So I'll see you in a minute, and you'll know how it turns out. All right, be back in a sec. Right, so it's been overnight. I know it's only been a couple of seconds, and these have dried, and I think they're fabulous, because look at that. Like, can you see it catching the light? And we've got this lovely kind of lightning bolt piece of sea glass, these beautiful deep green ones, my angel wing, and this one that was breaking at the top. After I took the camera off, I was looking at the grooves and thinking, I would have loved that. Like, I know it's only half a shell anyway, but this, where it's been washed about in the sea, had been rubbed smooth anyway. And so the little bit at the top that was fragile, I just pushed with my thumb, and when it stopped being able to push, like, and when it was pushing nothing off, I just used a little emery board and sanded the top, and making sure I went all around the top, like at the both ends as well, removing any sharp edge. And now I've got that, and I think that that is one of my favourites. I really do. Like, imagine that hanging on a pendant around your neck. It's just fabulous, and it could be coloured, but I think leaving it in its natural state will be absolutely fantastic. So we've done those. So what I thought I'd do now is use one or two of these larger pieces of sea glass, maybe a little we've got a couple of different shapes. There was a little shell there that I was quite interested in working with, that little tiny one. Right, now I don't know how this second part is going to come out. I am over the moon with these, but I have never tried wrapping, twisting, anything before. So that looks a bit bendy. Right. It don't matter about this top bit having that kink in, because I'm going to grab the very top and twist and grab and twist again, so that I've got a little eye, if you can see, just there, and crimp that together, getting rid of that sharp edge. And then I want to bend that on its back a little bit. So I've got a little eye, and then I've got my nice straight piece of copper wire. So I've never done this before. I don't know how it's going to come out, but what I thought was, if I went down the back about to here, and then I'm going to put a bend in this, and then from there I'm just going to wrap. Oh, 1, 2, let's try and get another third. Oh no, don't lose it on me, it was going so well. Right, 1, 2, 3. I don't want that kink there. I might just have the 2 wraps like that, because they're completely straight, which is what I wanted. I didn't want no crinkling. So I'm going to cut this off about there, and then just securing this by tucking it under that piece, and then I'll just try and grab this little bit and pull and wrap it back round, and then flattening it down. I'm just going to push it down to flatten the back, and then look at that. That is a lovely pendant. I've pushed it down to flatten the back, so you've not got any sharp edges. I'm really pleased with that. So we've got that. I think I'll try, because I'll probably do the same thing on this one. So on here, it's already got these grooves. So I'm going to do the same thing again of twisting. That's a bit bigger. I want to go smaller. Right. That'll give us our little eye at the top. That's a bit too long. Just cut that little bit off. That's it. And smush that down. And I'm not going to cut it off of here yet, because I have no idea what kind of length I'm going to need. So there's my eye's going to be there. So I'll probably better start in this end, I think, and just pulling it as tight as I can by hand, I'm working it round into these grooves that are already in the glass. Right, I'll have to come, moving that side, come that side of the eye that I've made, and down, and I'm going to cut it off and then tuck it in, how I just did with the other one. Tuck it in and then curl it over so that I've not got any sharp edges facing back towards the skin, because remember, it's going to be a pendant that I can wear. So try and get it under there, and that, let's move that a little bit. That's our second pendant. Now I really love that too, and they're just so simple, but the gold against the glass just looks gorgeous. So I'll leave that to one side, and look, let's see, I've got a chain here. Oh, that'll go through one of these. I'll have to, I'm not going to put an eyelet on yet on the others, but look at that as a piece of jewellery to wear or to give to somebody else is just lovely, just really lovely and simple and easy. And imagine that once it's got the eyelet on. Imagine receiving that. That's just lovely. I really love it. It might look a bit rustic. These have got a few little kinks in and that. I don't mind that because it's unique. No one else will ever have this, because this piece of glass was washed up and it all like rubs differently. This has got grooves in, but it's completely different to this. And so yeah, you're gonna always have something unique when you're working with things from the seashore like that. Now this one, there's a little tiny hole there, and I'm going to try and make a little half moon kind of thing to go in there, to pop in the hole. Right, this one's going to be a bit fiddly, but I'm sticking with it because what I thought was I could start wrapping into the grooves. Don't have to go in every groove. Oh, and that again I'm really happy with, because all I need to do now is grab this bit and make myself a loop so I've got an eye to hang the shell from, that we can put a jump ring in, and then we've got that. How's that for a piece of unique jewellery? Oh, I love that. Right, so let's get a jump ring in it. Right, I'm just tightening that up a little bit so it's not going anywhere, and we'll get a jump ring in. I'll just open it. In there, and then twist it back, and now that could be a key ring, it could be hang on a chain like this. I don't know whether that would go through. It has to go on a different. Will that go through? No. But yeah, you can see they are just really lovely, unique pieces of jewellery made with washed up sea glass and shells. So Maggie's joys from the seashore are all ready to bring new joy to me and others, and it don't even have to be a piece of jewellery. How about that hanging from my thing? How about that just looped on and hanging down as a charm? That would be wonderful. So I think that's where a lot of these will end up, probably as charms, with one or two being pieces that, like that, I would really love to have that on a necklace and wearing that. Same with one of these little dark green ones or one of these bigger ones. I really love them. So they can double up. I think they can be charms. And then if the mood takes you, you can unclip it. Oh, my jump rings come out. I need to tighten that loop on me so that I haven't got gap. But yeah, it can be a charm on your journal, and when the mood takes you, you can take it off and wear it around your neck. What a good idea. So there we have it, my little playing about making pendants with some beautiful found items that have not cost a penny. So I used this findings kit that comes with, it's a starter kit, so it comes with these tools, it comes with this copper wire, and it also comes with 2 rolls of this and a sharp, very sharp cutting tool that I've got locked away at the minute, so I'm not going to go and get that. And I got those from Beebeecraft.com. So, and these was found by my lovely, gorgeous, wonderful Maggie over at Textiles of India. And I believe sometimes, I know she used to, but go and have a look in her shop, because sometimes she's got little bits of sea glass and that as well. So you can find these bits and these bits all online, or you can do as my lovely friend Maggie did and beachcomb. Just walk along the shore of your nearest beach looking and seeing what you can find, you know, because you might just have a little treasure. So thank you very, very, very much for watching. Thank you for all your lovely kind words and support, and thank you for Beebeecraft for sponsoring this video and providing all the metal bits and pieces that I needed. Thanks a lot. See you soon. Love ya. Bye. Bye.